Welcome to Powering Through Life, and I'm your host, Teresa Sims. Each week on Powering Through Life, my guest and I will discuss a special topic that is close to their heart. Together, we will explore the challenges they have faced in life and learn what strategies and tools they have used to power through their life. So welcome to Powering Through Life.
Hey, and welcome to Powering Through Life. I'm your host, Teresa Sims, and today I'm back with a friend of mine, Deborah Kinisky, who is a well-traveled Canadian photographer who spent the last 31 years perfecting her passion for capturing Mother Nature's wonders, one shutter click at a time. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Deborah's unique gift makes beautiful people, places, and things more beautiful simply by letting them shine naturally, and guarantees that her stunning photography will enhance and brighten each and every aspect of your life. Ooh, I love that. Sounds so amazing. And I've seen this woman's photography and it is absolutely stunning. So Deborah, welcome to Powering Through Life.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here with you today.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love having you. I love having conversations with you. And I love just exploring what you do in life. So our topic today is Survivalist to Thrivalist. I have trouble saying that sometimes, but I got it, right? And it's Survivalist to Thrivalist. Follow your passion to succeed in life. Care to elaborate on that topic?
Well, Survivalist to Thrivalist is basically we all survive a lot of things in life, and some of us choose to stay in survival mode, and some of us choose to thrive. And so for me, I have chosen to thrive and do what I love in life. Found what my passion was, and so I'm able to follow that.
That's fantastic. A lot of us have a difficult time finding what really lights us up, what really sets our souls on fire, don't we?
Absolutely. Well, it took me 40 years.
Yeah. When you come across it, oh my goodness, the journey just explodes, doesn't it?
It really, really does. I'm truly blessed.
Yeah. So Deborah, tell us what you do for a living and how does Survivalist to Thrivalist fit into that?
Okay. Well, I am a photographer and an author. So my journey started actually as an author. I shared my life and how I not only survived but thrived over abuse, trauma, and addiction. And how in one of my books I describe how at the age of 20 years old, I went on a motorcycle trip with a friend, and it was the first time I'd actually been sober in a decade. So let's do the math there.
Yes.
I started drinking at 10 years old, and my life just kind of spiraled out of control after that. I was actually victimized by my father, the man who raised me. I'd like to correct that. He's not my father. He's the man who raised me. I was victimized by a camera for many, many years by him, and actually didn't realize that until the age of 19, when it was very publicly thrown in my face that the pictures he was taking of me were inappropriate. And so a camera was a weapon in my eyes, and I was, for the longest time, a victim of that weapon.
Yeah, and that's really difficult to overcome. And I know any of the listeners that wanted to check out Deborah's first interview that we did together, you can search through the listings and you will find it. It's a very beautiful story. And I'm so glad you shared that with me earlier. And
thank you.
You've really faced your tormentor, your camera.
I really have.
Yeah.
And so, as I was saying, at the age of 20, I went on this motorcycle trip to escape my traumatic life. It was the first time I'd been sober in a decade, and I was on a motorcycle with a friend, and he said, by the way, we had gotten just far away enough from home where I couldn't go back. There was no turning back. And he said to me, here's a camera. I need you to take pictures of our trip because my parents were expecting photographs, and I literally I bulged. I was not prepared to touch a camera or be anywhere near a camera, but I had a choice to make. And that choice was either face my demons and put the camera to my face or walk home.
Good choice.
So I swallowed my fear, and I put the camera to my face, and we traveled for 150 days. Went through 23 states, and I became very well acquainted. I mean, I was already well acquainted with Mother Nature, because Mother Nature was really the only nurturing mother that I ever had. But this was the first time I ever got to do it sober. And so that was, I get tight and emotional because it was a new beginning for me. And so now I take pictures of beautiful people, places, and things, and honor Mother Nature in gratitude for giving me that fresh start.
And that's a beautiful gift that you are giving back to the world. She has given you such beautiful talent. It's okay. Do you know what? If we hide that it's not a good thing. I think the tears are just beautiful showers from the soul. And
to me, they're very healing. Yes. They don't come, I want everybody to know, they don't come from a sad place. They come from a very grateful and thankful place. And so, and a happy place, because for years I cried tears of not a happy place. Mm-hmm. And so now I'm in a place where these tears are joyful to me.
Absolutely. So. And when you can have such passion about what it is you're doing and the gifts you've been given, why not let it leak out? It's fantastic. I'm
leaking out my passion.
Yeah, there you go. There's a good one. Don't put that in your bio, by the way.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good for someone who's just turning in.
Exactly. So, Deborah, what do you currently do for a living, and why are you so passionate? Besides, that it transformed your life, what else is there about it?
Well, I am a professional photographer. I put a camera to my face happily and joyfully every day of my life, taking pictures. I love magical fairy in the forest settings, where I take ladies of all ages and sizes and shapes, and anyone really who wants to do it. And we go out in nature and we put on fairy wings, and it's just fun. It's just good fun. And I get to capture the little girl that's hidden inside the woman. And I love that. I love it.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's, when I first saw your fairy garden, I thought, oh, I wish you were in the same province as me, because I would be there in a heartbeat, because I think that is a great place for us to drop all of our inhibitions and just have fun and play.
Lots of bubbles. Bubbles are fun.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And so I've also taken my photography and created a line of wall and home and office wall art. I've created a beautiful wrap yourself in nature clothing line. And so that, there's florals and landscapes from all over the world that, make people feel beautiful without having to step outside, and to be touched by nature without having to step outside. And to me, photography now is, it's just being able to capture that 1 second in time that no one else can capture. No one else. You could have 10 photographers lined up, and each of them have the same camera, the same lighting, the same topic, and every photo is going to be different, because everybody's going to be different. They've got a different angle. It's got a different timing. And for me to be able to capture that one moment, that 1 second in time, and give it to someone, to me is a gift.
Oh, absolutely. And I have seen your clothing line. It is gorgeous. And anyone that, feels that the connection with Mother Nature, all you have to do is just put some of this on and you just brighten up. And I think that's the whole idea behind it, isn't it? Is you not only get to experience nature from a viewpoint, you also get to feel it and have it on you. You're wearing it, and it just, the connection with Mother Earth is incredible.
And the fabrics are delightful too. I mean, I must say they're all Canadian made, and I mean they're luxurious, and I mean, yeah, so many the fabrics are just beautiful as well. So
Fantastic. And I do have all the links, do I not, for your,
so I'm
if
just in
not,
the process right now of updating my website, but some
okay.
of my products I do actually have an empowering B word t-shirts on sale right now, because we've all been called the B word. And so I've created an empowering B word shirt so that you can choose one of mine. So be the truth, be unstoppable, be brave, be something else other than that B word, because that B word's not very nice. So
No, it's not. So I think I need to go and get one of those. So I will need that link for myself.
absolutely.
So how does I've seen some of your photography, and the nature pictures, the animal pictures are just incredible. Do you put yourself at great risk to do some of these? Because I've seen bears and wolves.
I mean, I'm always safe. I have a very good camera for wildlife, especially where I don't have to be very close. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I have laid on railroad tracks to get a shot of a train coming around the corner. My husband thinks I'm crazy, but I mean, I have survived so much in my life that to me, if I have to go catching, at least I'm doing something I love and I'm passionate about. And I got the shot and I was safe.
Yeah.
But for wildlife, yes, I do. I'm very safe. I'm usually in a vehicle, very far away, just quite zoomed in. Yeah.
Excellent.
But
Excellent.
flowers and insects, I'm on top of them.
Yes, your bees and butterflies. Oh my goodness, the collections you have are just incredible. And like you said, after living through the lives we had, laying on a set of train tracks, getting that one incredible photograph, it's okay. It's
Well, I didn't even know the train was coming until I saw the light.
well, okay, that's not smart, but all right. So, what advice do you have for anyone looking to have the best version of their life? I know that your books are incredible, and I've read two, and they are so inspirational and so motivational. What advice would you give to someone who is maybe struggling or trying to figure out what their passion is?
My advice is follow your gut. Follow your gut first, and then follow your heart. If it makes your heart happy and it brings you joy, then it's something that you should pursue. I didn't know I had potential until I was 40 years old. I had always been told and taught that I had no value, I had no worth, and so I didn't have that nurturing path to go down. I had to kind of struggle to find it myself, and I struggled very hard. But the thing that I can say most is just follow your heart. It's never going to lead you wrong. And then if your heart and your gut are in sync, then you are going to be able to be passionate about that project or that career or and you know what? Share your story. Share your story with someone, because I guarantee you, once you let go of all of the things that are holding you back, those negative thoughts, then your heart and your gut will speak to you more clearly. So make sure you get in tune with yourself. Love yourself enough to allow your heart and your gut to speak freely.
Yeah,
And then
very,
follow your passion.
very good advice. And I totally understand what you say when it takes some of us a lot longer, because you and I didn't have that upbringing to know if we had that. Well, we didn't, because we were told that daily, right? But
Mhm.
we at least found there was a trigger somewhere along the line. Yours was getting on that motorcycle with the friend and being told, hey, here's a camera, do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and mine
Yeah.
was that car accident where, you know, it took everything away from me.
Mhm.
That's the catalyst. And once we find what our passion is, it's like you say, listen to your gut, listen to your heart. And then I would listen to your gut again, because sometimes the heart, you know, is emotional, of course, and all that sort of thing.
There has to be a syncness between the heart and the gut.
Yeah, exactly.
Always go back and double check each and make sure they're, you know, linking up. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Because one, like today, this one could say that, and tomorrow it will tell you a totally different story.
Mhm.
But you will know if it's repeatedly the same response, then that's what it's meant to be. And,
Absolutely.
you know,
Well, and that's what led me to, I mean, author, photographer, because now that I have found self-love and my worth, now my goal is to travel the world and capture all of that beauty and from around the world of people, places, and things, and then write books about them.
oh, yeah.
You know, share that knowledge. I think, you know, there's so much information out there. Um, uh, I just want to be able to share that. And as I said, travel the world, making people more beautiful by letting them shine naturally, and
Yeah.
then writing books and
And
sharing that information.
would the books be on the topics and the people that you photograph? And
Absolutely.
oh, cool.
Yeah. I mean, I have so many different, yeah, there's so many books right here right now.
I know we get stuck in that author mode for a bit of time, and it's difficult to capture all the ideas and get them going. But you gotta do
Absolutely.
it, because you are a beautiful writer. I love your work, and I love your photographs, and everyone needs to check out Deborah Kinisky's photographs. So how can we get in touch with you, Deborah?
So my website, I'm in the process right now of revamping it, but there is a lot of information there, and that is deborahkinisky.com. Do you want me to spell or?
Well, I will put it in the links. So yeah, we'll get the correct spelling, and that way, yeah,
So
that's
yeah, just at deborahkinisky.com. I'm on Facebook. I do have yeah, lots of information out there if you search my name.
excellent. And would you like to share the title of your books that you have published?
So I'm in the process right now of finishing a trilogy. It's the Survivalist to Thrivalist trilogy. The first book is called Purple Sky Survivalist. Purple, can I start that again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. The first book is called Purple Sky Survivalist, Growing Up a Victim of Illusions. The second book is the second book is Survivalist to Thrivalist, One Woman's Journey. And then the third book I'm actually in the process of finishing right now. It should be available hopefully by my birthday in January. And that is Blue Sky Thrivalist. And it's the complete from 30 to now, and all of the amazing, beautiful changes that have happened. And yeah, I'm super excited. I'm writing frantically to get it out. So
And I can't wait, because
thank you.
yeah, I absolutely love it. So Deborah has a quote that she would like to leave us all with today. And do you know who the author is? Is it you? It's you. Okay. It's Deborah's quote. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
That's my goof for the day. But we're all just going with the flow, right? So Deborah's quote is, growing pains hurt and are uncomfortable, but are necessary to move forward. Move forward one beautiful moment at a time. That is stunning. I love that. Do you have any other thoughts you would like to leave us with, or any other information that you'd like to share?
I just think that anybody can do anything and everything that they want when they love themselves. And so learn how to love yourself, whether that's through Teresa's amazing services or, speaking to someone else, but put your story out there and you will be surprised how much healing you will accomplish. There's going to be a lot of crying to get over that hump, but the tears are cleansing, as we saw earlier. And you know what? We all want to cry tears of joy. And so you deserve to cry tears of joy.
I agree. And, I'm along with you on that. Writing is the healing journey, because it does help, it does work, and it's helped for both of us. And cry those tears of joy, cry those tears of sadness out, because that leaves space for tears of joy.
So therapeutic.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, Deborah, thank you so much for sharing with us today. I'm so glad we did this again, and I would love to have you back when your book is ready, and we'll promote your book.
I would love that. Absolutely.
Sounds great. Well, thanks again for joining us today on Powering Through Life, and I'd like to thank my incredible guest, Deborah Kinisky.
Thank you, Teresa.
We'll talk to you again soon.
That brings to a close another great, inspiring interview on Powering Through Life. Thank you to my incredible guest for sharing your thoughts and wisdoms with our listeners. If you would like to connect with us, go to www.teresasims.com, and there you will also find all the previous segments from many amazing and inspiring people. Remember, don't be shy. Reach out if you have any questions, or just leave me a comment. So thank you once again for listening to Powering Through Life.